And turning to Northwest news, with the harvest underway, representatives of Northwest wheat growers say they're optimistic, though cautious about prospects for Japan to resume buying their grain. Sales were suspended after an eastern Oregon farmer found unapproved genetically modified wheat in a field. South Korea and Taiwan also halted purchases of western white wheat, but they have resumed buying. A spokesman for the trade group U.S. Wheat Associates said a Japanese agency has tested 1.2 million metric tons of U.S. wheat for GMO material without finding anything. Wheat groups were also cheered when Japan purchased more than 24,000 metric tons of club wheat last week. That's a subclass of western white wheat also grown primarily in Washington and Oregon. In a battle over public interest in government and the companies they hire, private prison company Corrections Corporation of America is asking a federal judge to deny a request from Idaho news organizations to keep documents open in a lawsuit over conditions at a corporate-run state prison. A coalition of 17 news organizations, including the Associated Press and the Idaho Statesman, asked to intervene in the lawsuit to oppose the company's request to seal a variety of documents in the case. The coalition contends the protective order sought by Nashville, Tennessee-based company would hamper the ability of journalists to report on the lawsuit. The company maintains the secrecy is needed for security and privacy reasons. In a document filed today, the company contends that news organizations have no First Amendment right to civil proceedings and that the news groups only want to cover something scandalous. Recently, apples have become a discussion of national health after FDA set a new limit on the amount of arsenic that can be in apple juice. Here with the story is the Associated Press.
The Food and Drug Administration will soon change its rule on arsenic in apple juice. The agency announced Friday a new standard making the acceptable level of inorganic arsenic the same as what's currently allowed in drinking water.
We are proposing an action level of 10 parts per billion, which we think is a level that will help protect public health, help give guidance to industry in terms of assuring safety and quality of the product.
The FDA says inorganic arsenic is in man-made pesticides and can pose a cancer risk if consumed at high levels over a long time. Studies have found it in apple juice, but at levels the FDA has long considered safe. There's no scientific consensus the amount of contaminants in the juice will harm people, even children. But under pressure from consumer groups and TV Dr. Mehmet Oz, the agency conducted new research into the issue and found most apple juices on the market contain arsenic well below the new recommended level.
We can reassure the American public that the juice supply is very safe, but we wanted to be able to do the science.
Consumers Union, part of Consumer Reports, had advocated for an even lower standard but supports the change. If the FDA finds the juice exceeds the standard, it can take action. Matt Friedman, Associated Press.
Interesting. Nearly all of them already meet the newer limits. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.